What's up, champ? I'm Vince Del Monte of massmechanics.com. In this video, we're gonna look at the truth about barbell bicep curls. We're gonna find out, are they our friend or foe? So here's the deal. You guys are thinking too much like bodybuilders, all right? You guys are thinking inner grip for the inner head, wider grip for the outer head. Guys, that's all BS. Here's the truth. You need to be focusing on what's called the path of the joint when you're in the gym, all right? So you need to stop looking at exercises in terms of what they're doing to you and start asking yourself, how does my joint want to move? What should my joint be doing? What should my joint be doing? What should my joint be doing? What should my joint not be doing? What should my joint not be doing? What should my joint not be doing? Those are the questions you should be asking. This video should have been entitled The Truth About the Elbow Joint, not The Truth About Barbell Curls, because when we understand the truth about the elbow joint and how it wants to move, that solves all debates and puts you in the best position to build bigger arms. So let's look at this really simply. In this video, I'm going to start demonstrating the way most people do curls. When you're doing a barbell curl, can you break the bar so that you can move through the path of the joint? No, that's a steel 45-pound bar. You're not going to break that bar. So because the bar is stronger than you, your elbows have to work around it, all right? And this is the biggest problem with attaching yourself to barbells. You have to work around the barbell as opposed to the barbell working around you. All right, so it's like you trying to fit into a bad relationship with a girl you were never meant to date and you were never meant to get into a relationship with. So if you look at these exercises, kind of like picking a partner, a marriage spouse, you can start quickly seeing, shoot, I'm not matched up for everything out there, just like you're not matched up for every exercise in the gym. All right, so the most important part of the video here is to know how to check your active and available range of motion to see if you even qualify to do a barbell curl, all right? So how do we do that? It's very simple. So what we're gonna do is close our eyes so we can visualize this and not force anything. And we're gonna start with external rotation of the shoulder. And we're gonna start to rotate, rotate, rotate until we start to feel some resistance, and we're gonna stop there. So if you look at my active and available range of motion, I don't have bad external rotation at the shoulder, but I don't have supination on the forearm. I'm not even at 180 degrees. So for me to attach myself to the bar, I can't even get there without weight. So if I now attach myself to the bar, what's the bar gonna do to me? It's gonna force me into this position. Is that smart? Well, let's see what happens. So I've been told you gotta do barbell curls for big arms. So I say, okay, I'm not gonna think about what I have available, I'm just gonna do the exercise. So because this is my active and available range of motion, look at my wrists. So right now, I don't even have what I need to do this exercise effectively, which is radial deviation at the wrists. I need to have supination at the elbow. I have to be in this range to work the path of the joint, but because I don't even have that, now I've got ulnar deviation at the wrist, so I'm curling the bar like this, and my elbows have to move in and out to keep the bar in a straight line, because the bar is dictating the path. So now I'm trashing my wrists, I'm trashing my elbows for what? For what? So if we look at this, I have to force external rotation at my shoulders. I have to force the rotation down to my elbows. I have to now try and get some radial deviation at the wrists, if I even can, and then I have to start contracting against the bar. Most people aren't even thinking about this, and this is why they bang up their wrists and their elbows. Now, if you can get into this position safely and comfortably, where it's not a forced relationship, then by all means, I've got no problem with the exercise. The question is are you qualified to do the exercise? Can you get into this position and maintain this position so that you can maintain the tension on your biceps? Now, I can right now because the weight is very, very light, but that's gonna limit my progress. See what I'm saying? So we've got to match up these exercises properly so we can load them properly. When you're doing barbell curls, I'll be honest, most people would be best off just not doing them. Yes, I know Ronnie did them. I know Dorian did them. Yes, I know Arnold did them. But those guys also have beat up wrists. They have beat up elbows. They have beat up shoulders. So you can't take the good without the bad. All right, you got to ask yourself, is it worth doing some of these movements that may be causing me more harm? Some of you guys might be laughing at this. You're just like, but everybody does barbell curls, Vince. I'm not saying you can't fit into the movement, but you have to ask yourself, are there better movements in the gym that can give you just as much hypertrophy? I will tell you straight up front, there's no extra benefit to doing the barbell curl from a hypertrophy standpoint versus an exercise that allows you to work through the path of the joint. There's no extra benefit to the barbell curl, guys. There's nothing special about the barbell curl. It's all about your ability to produce tension, fatigue, stress, damage within the muscle. That's what's going to determine whether your muscles grow or not the exercise you're doing. If you're ready to embrace this approach of building muscle smarter and not just harder, then check out massmechanics.com. There's a link up there. It'll take you to a page where you'll learn about my philosophy about building muscle with baby weights. All right? You'll learn how to execute your movements safely. You'll learn cues that very few people are teaching that will help you get more from less. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you guys next time. Let me know what other videos you want to cover in this Truth About series in the comment section below. Share this video with a friend who would benefit from learning how to train smarter and not just harder. Maybe somebody who's beating up their body, who needs to learn how to optimize their movements. All right? Thank you so much. I appreciate your time and your attention. I'll see you guys next time.